Hi class, this is Instructor Jacob Paros. Welcome to our Topic 2 overview video. I wanted to take a quick moment to emphasize this week's topic objectives and take a quick look at the worksheet that you'll be working on and submitting this Sunday. The Topic 2 objectives are apply GCU style to cite sources, demonstrate the steps included in paraphrasing, apply various reading strategies, and evaluate library and other resources for accuracy, authority, objectivity, and purpose. So citing sources is one of the focal points of this particular class, and it's going to be one of the focal points of your academic writing here at GCU. Citing sources is how we appropriately incorporate our research into our own writing, giving the necessary credit to the authors, as well as referring our readers to the source of the material that we're writing on. We're going to be emphasizing paraphrasing. This is one of the methods of in-text citations and the method that is the best way to incorporate your research into your writing. It allows you to take complex ideas, complex passages, condense them down with the highlights and put them in your material so that your reader can best understand them. It'll also help you avoid plagiarism and keep your similarity index down in later weeks. Reading strategies are a great way to help you get through the study materials, but also really to help you identify the main points and highlights of research that you're going to be doing so that you can be effective and efficient when looking for information on a topic that you're looking at. Finally, we're going to be looking at what we need to consider when we are looking at research. It's well beyond whether or not this particular source is relevant to what I'm writing about. We need to make sure that it is coming from an accurate, credible source that is objective on the topic that we're writing about. The worksheet for this week is going to ask you to take 3 articles, and these 3 articles should be coming from the Topic 1 worksheet, Brainstorming and Beginning Research. We're taking these 3 articles, we're taking the time to read and analyze them, and then we're going to be answering some questions. We want to know what was the point of the article and what did it include? How might this article support your topic and how might you be able to use it moving forward? Finally, if the article does not support your topic, what might you need to do to find another article? Here is a quick look at what the worksheet is going to look like. We've got the directions here. Please make sure that you go through and you read them. As I've always mentioned with my videos, these are meant to supplement the material and the instructions that are already there present for you. So you're going to be in this first box placing the topic that you've selected for your paper. And that was the topic that you selected from the list that was provided in last week's worksheet in part 1. This is the only place that you need to place it. And then as you move forward, you're going to be taking the APA reference, placing it here. And then this is where the evaluation comes in. Between 100 and 150 words, you're going to identify what the main point of the or argument of the article was, what if any conclusions the authors made, identify how this article may support your subtopic, and what questions or ideas that you've come away with after reading this article. Now, as you explore some of these questions, you may realize that the author didn't have any significant conclusions, or that this article is really not going to support one of your subtopics. If that's the case, that's okay. I just want to know why and how you made that determination and what steps you're going to take moving forward. It is so great and critical to make that determination now at the end of topic 2 so that you can go and find additional information and research to be applied moving forward as we look at completing our outline and our first draft. Now we're going to be doing the same thing for 3 times. And make sure again that you're getting each of these boxes, because it's really going to help you analyze and evaluate these resources. So now I just want to talk about some do's and don'ts for this particular worksheet. I want to make sure that you maximize your potential in terms of earning points for this particular worksheet, but I also want to make sure that you get everything that you can possibly get out of this worksheet as it relates to evaluating and analyzing the articles that you found. Please make sure that you are using an APA reference. When you're in the library and you're using the Cite button, make sure that you are copying and pasting the reference that corresponds with the American Psychological Association. You may need to scroll a little bit to find it, but make sure that's what you're using. 100 and 150 words. That's the number. That's what I want to see. So as you go through and you answer all those questions that we reviewed on our worksheet, you want your response to come in at between 100 and 150 words. If it goes over, that's fine. Don't worry about it. But I really want to make sure and I want to see that the appropriate evaluation and analysis has taken place. 3 articles. You must have 3 articles. If you didn't find 3 articles in your topic 1 worksheet, make sure that you use 3 articles now. And if that involves you finding additional articles, that's okay. Again, the idea here is to evaluate and analyze. We covered this already. Don't use another reference format. Make sure it corresponds with APA. Also, do not copy the abstract. I have seen students do that. While that does provide a summary, it doesn't show me that you've taken a time to understand what the article is about. And that's what's really important. Also, it doesn't give you a chance to identify what, if any, conclusions were made and how this article may or may not support your subtopic. Don't miss that word count. Again, I want to see that you've had the opportunity to really evaluate this article, because if it's not going to work for you, it's going to cause you problems down the road. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. As always, you can message me at any time in your private forum, but feel free to give me a call. I can be reached at 602-639-7840. I am available Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. also Mountain Standard Time. Once again, class, thank you for reviewing this video. Have a great week.